How's it gaming, guys? I'm Fill in the Blanks, and welcome to Kirby's Pinball Land, a fun, cute little game I had when I was a kid. This is actually the very first Kirby spin-off, and back when almost every Nintendo character had a pinball game of some sort, Kirby was the first. And it's a great game. I loved this game when I was a kid. I used to play it a lot. My high scores are still on this cartridge, which when I was a kid I thought was really, really good high scores. 2.7 million, that's not bad. Oh, JP was there too, 1.2, not bad, Jay. I'm like, oh, that's such a good score when I was a little kid, and then lately have been looking up stuff about the game, and that's just the demo. And people are getting like 18 million, it's ridiculous. Anyways, let's jump in there, and what's fun is you get 3 levels, and you kind of can choose which levels to start with. And we will get... ooh, Kracko. There we go. So every pinball table basically has 3 separate tables, or tiers, or levels, you want to call them. And you always start in the middle one, which is good, because if you go to the bottom one, then you can die. So you can't die right now, you're kind of safe up here, basically. But you want to... ah, shit. Oh, God. So if... oh, God. Alright, well... if you get to the bottom one, and then you fall between the flippers, you have a chance to kind of resurrect Kirby. Kind of like in the Kirby games where you like the gold game, where you hit the A button when it's like really low, and then you kind of pop back up. Anyways, the goal of every stage is to get to the top tier, the 3rd floor, whatever. And there's always something to do. Every table, every level of the table has something you can do to kind of help yourself get upwards. For example, in this one, hitting... ooh, okay, I thought I was hoping I made it. Is if you hit the cloud a bunch of times, and like you saw before, it'll make the big Kirby in the middle, use a little parasol, and you can ride on the parasol and make it to the top. Every middle level, as well, also has a bonus level that you can activate. In this one, it's hitting the clouds on the side, and then hitting whatever it is they send over. Let's try to get back up there, damn. And the bottom is the same thing. You have a way to... get yourself back up there, but you also, excuse me, have a way to trigger a warp star, which will allow you to go to a different level if you're like struggling with one, or maybe you went into the level by accident, or maybe you just did what you wanted to do or whatever. But the top, which is what we're going to be trying to do, is if you fulfill the little game or the little activity or objective up there, then you get a warp star to the boss, and each table has a boss. Oh, nice, got it. Up we go! So yeah, every time you go into a table, or damn it, a tier, you should be... like, it depends on what you're trying to do, too. If you're trying to go for score, if you're trying to just beat the game. I'm just trying to beat the game. But you want to fulfill that little objective and get yourself back up to the top. So, hitting Scarfy a bunch of time lights up the Scarfy letters, and then it'll split them up into 3 Scarfies. Ooh, oh, well, there we go. Getting a warp star cancels out the Scarfy, and getting the Scarfy cancels out the warp star. Anyways, getting the top Scarfy gets me up there. There we go. Let's see if I can get the bonus level, actually, while we're here. This is the easiest table, in my opinion. It's got a fairly easy boss and a fairly easy bonus level to get. It's just fairly easy. That's just in my opinion. I think it just depends on kind of how you play pinball, and I play pinball poorly, so this is the easiest one for me. But yeah, getting hitting the little clouds there will make an item kind of traverse the other cloud. I don't want to hit the parasol because I want to see if I can get the bonus level. So go away, parasol. Thank you. And when it's a Gordo like that, you can't destroy Gordos. They're spike balls from the games. So you kind of you need to keep hitting the dark clouds on the side and hope that something else will pop out. There we go. Maximum Tomatoes, a nice little hole plugger. What do you want to call it? Gotta get that Bronto Burt now. Oof, that was close. And I think after the Bronto Burt, once I destroy the Bronto Burt, it'll be a warp star after that. At the bottom, you'll be able to see that I have a 4,000 times 2. 4,000 is your bonus, times 2 is your multiplier. That's how you get score in this game. Every time you see a plus B, it means I've got an extra 1,000 to my bonus. And every time you see a plus M, it's a times, I get an extra to my multiplier, basically. And that's how you get the high scores. And there we go, off to the bonus level. I forget how this one works. I assume I don't want to eat the bombs, I think. Okay, so the lollipops are just points. It's okay if you fall, by the way, you bounce back up. Mints, I think, are just points as well. Yeah, okay. Oh, where's the chickens? I think it's the little cakes. No, the chicken is just points too. The cakes... Oh, no, the bombs get you either a bonus or a multiplier. Those are the cakes. Yeah, okay, so that's a plus bonus, so now I'm at 5,000. And the cakes are plus multipliers. So boink, and he's not gonna get that. I did really, 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 really badly here. That's okay, I'm still learning. It's been a while since I played this game. Quite a few years. I played around for like 2 minutes to kind of get the controls back. So, getting the bonus level gets you to the top tier, which is great. And you have Mr. Shine and Mr. Bright as like the little mini-boss here. I wouldn't call them a mini-boss. Again, it's just an objective, I guess. But you have to hit them 3 times each. Down I go. Well, crap. And that's going to be this Let's Play. We tried to explain a table, and then all of a sudden I fall into the next table, so... But whatever. It's just, when you get down to it, it's pinball, man. Ah, damn it. Okay. A. Oh, that's not bad. Depending on your timing with the A, you can get shot straight up to the top tier if you're very, very skilled at that. It's very difficult to do, and every time you fall back down there and kind of need to resurrect Kirby, it gets harder to do so. I don't think it ever becomes impossible. I'm not 100% sure on that. It might be like you need to do it in a single frame or something like that, but I'm not sure if it becomes impossible. But I do like that. It's very Kirby to add something like that. It's also very beginner-friendly and that sort of thing. This is still a pinball game, though, and unless you're a really, really good pinball player, I find every pinball game can be extremely difficult. But this is definitely one of the easier ones. It's the first pinball game I ever played that I beat that had an actual, you know, end goal, I guess. The only other pinball game I grew up with when I was a little kid was just Pinball for the NES on the 31-1 compilation cartridge, or whatever you want to call it. The pirate cart. And that kind of had like a mini-game goal kind of thing, but it wasn't like a the end, you know what I mean? Like, this game has a the end. It does loop around, but you get, like, an actual ending to it. So bounce around again. Let's try to see if we can do a little bit better than this. But I want some better things than mince. Oh, there we go. Let's get the little cake. Cakey. And, yeah, multiplier. There we go. So now I got it times 3. So when I die, I'll get basically 18,000. So, which is not bad. And right now, that's not low. You already have 129,000, Phil. 18,000 isn't that big a deal. The longer you survive, the crazier that gets. And as you can see, there's room enough there to get like 99,000 times 99. So, it's pretty nuts. Yeah, so, I had this game since I was a little kid. One of the first Game Boy games I'd ever gotten. And I didn't have an original Game Boy. I had a Super Game Boy, which is how I like to play most of my Game Boy games when I'm not recording for you guys. Or on the Game Boy Advance SP, of course. There you go. Now you killed one, you gotta kill the other. And that'll get us the Warp Star to the boss. But yeah, playing this game on an original Game Boy must be so difficult, because that original Game Boy is such a crazy blur. I can't even imagine it. So I got lucky in the sense that, because I had a Super Game Boy, I played all my Game Boy games on the TV, so I never noticed that stuff. So it basically just looked like this. And this is just fine. There we go! So get the Warp Star, if I can get the Warp Star, please. Ooh. There we go. And our first boss, Kracko. You can't die at a boss, but if you do fall between the flippers and hit the star, basically you'll just warp back to the top tier. Thankfully, it is the top tier, so you have another go at getting to the boss. It's not like you start at the bottom or the middle. But Kracko's fairly easy. He just kind of floats around there, lets go of bats. Whenever he goes directly above a flipper, he'll rain down lightning, which makes the flipper unusable. All the bosses have something like that when they attack you. Damn. Ooh, okay. Nice. And as long as if you hit him while he's attacking, you can get him out of that. And there we go. After you defeat the boss, you still have to collect the key, so don't fall down. I think if you beat the boss and don't collect the key, I don't think you have to beat the boss again. I'm not 100% sure on that, but anyways. You can get the letters here, spell extra for an extra life. Hooray! We're doing pretty good. No deaths yet. That's good. Let's go to... Oh, I guess we're going to Poppy Brothers Jr. Ah, the classic Green Greens music. Which is surprising that it's not actually in the Whispy Woods level, but whatever. So this is a cool one. Whatever the hungry, or not hungry, but, I don't know, bloated Kirby over here thinks of, he will let go. If you hit the other Kirby, he'll eat it up. But if you hit the actual item, you'll get whatever the item actually does. The squid will throw you up. And on the top tier, you gotta break these chickadees from their eggies. And these Poppy Brother Juniors are coming down here, and if they touch the egg, it'll reset it back to its normal spot. Oh, I'm actually doing very good here. This is actually one of the hardest, like, get-to-boss objectives. Because the middle chickadee is really hard to get, in my opinion. And he's gonna reset, pop. Yeah, there we go. And the other one, pop. Yeah. Concentrate on one if you can, but it doesn't really matter as long as like you have infinite time when you get down to it. So nice. Oh, he's gonna pop it. Damn. Oh, there we go. That's 2. Once they're chickadees, they don't come back, which is nice. And once you get all the chickadees, they will pop back out. Oh, jeez. And you'll get the warp star. Just gonna pop it. Yep. It's that middle one. It's always that middle one, man. There we go. Come on. Ooh. Careful of the rooster. Chicken rooster. I do like how he becomes a maximum tomato if you hit him too many times, though. I love that. Ah, damn it! He was right in the way. No. Oh, there we go. Okay, we're fine. Now I'm just gonna wait it out because I want to time it so I can get the warp star. Oh shit! I forgot they all come out. Oh, I got it. Nice. Pop Brothers Jr. is also not, or Senior actually, is also not very difficult. He throws bombs, which like numb or paralyze your flipper for a second. None of the bosses are hard, to be honest. And the fact that you get multiple tries because you can't die at a boss other than King Dedede, the final boss, you know. But yeah, so like I said, this is the spin-off. This is the first spin-off for Kirby. And he would have very many more. Kirby spin-off games are fantastic usually. They're usually really well done and very cute. But this one, you cannot get powers, as you can see. Kirby's Adventure was the only Kirby game at the time when this game came out to give Kirby the ability to suck up enemies and get powers, copy abilities. So they didn't do that in this one yet. They would start doing that in the spin-off game sooner or later, which is really cool. I think the next one, actually. Or no. I don't remember what the next one is. It might be Avalanche, which you certainly don't, because Avalanche is pretty much just Puyo Pop or whatever. Wow, we didn't even get to see all of that table. We did so good there. Sorry, but oh well. We're almost almost to 500,000 points. And whenever you get 500,000 points, you get a little dance, and it's really cute. Alright, let's go to Whispy Woods, or we can just wrap around forever here. You could use the cannon. Ah, gotcha. So this music is, I think anyways, unique to this game. I don't think it's any other Kirby game. Which is kind of cool. Because the other ones are just from Kirby's Dream Land. Nice. So as you can see, this tier is all about the slot machine. If you get 3 Kirbys, Kirby will throw you up. If you get 3 Warp Stars, you will get the bonus level. You got the damn Gordos in the way. And this is an okay level. It's okay. My favorite level's probably gotta be... Actually, it's probably Whispy Woods. Or, sorry, Kracko. Plus, I like how they've really shoved in as many Kirby enemies as they possibly could. Meta Knight is in the game, but it's... The average player is never going to see him. So not King, Meta Knight and 2 of his, like, members of the Meta Knights, can pop up in the top tier of each level. You have to do something very specific. I don't really know. I think, like, in Kracko's, it's like you gotta destroy all of the stars in the top tier without touching Mr. Shine. And down we go. Come on! Ah, damn. 1 life done. 1 life done. And he'll appear. They don't do anything other than the fact that they're just there. You can't hit them for points or anything like that. And I think I've only gotten one of them, like, once or twice when I was a little kid, so... Oh, nice! That's what I meant. Rocket up to the sky. This one, you got that frog up there. He's really cute. You got those tornado guys. I think you have to make the tornado spin a long time for the Meta Knight character to show up. Yeah, so kill all the mushrooms, like that, and then the star will appear at the top, and then just kind of loop around, just like that. Very easy. And Whispy Woods is the easiest boss, obviously. He can't move. And the only thing he can do is attack you with Gordos onto... Oh, and I guess he can breathe on you, too, which does push you down to the star. Oh, there we go. 50,000 or 500,000 points. And it wouldn't be a Kirby game without a Kirby dance. Yeah. Excuse me. And up we go. Yeah, you can attack with Gordos as well onto your flippers. Yeah, like that. But you can hit the Gordo. Wow, that was really close. Oh, I should mention, I haven't been doing it because I don't do it very often, but you can shake the board. And I don't think you can tilt in this game. Like, if you tilt in a real pinball, if you nudge the pinball table too much, it'll call tilt, and it'll stop you from using your flippers, and you'll just die. Oh wow, we're at the end already. That's really funny. I mean, this is not a long game, obviously, but once all 3 are defeated, you get one last warp star to fight King Dedede. Yeah, back when King Dedede was like always the main villain and looked like this and was silly looking. He's not easy. He takes a lot of hits. But, oh damn. Okay, good. And you can die out there, obviously. But at least there's no level to go through or anything like that. It's just the boss. Damn it, Phil, come on. He does restart, as you can see, every time you fall down there, though. But he's giving me like 5,000 points a hit, though, so if you're really, really, really good at coming back from the dead, basically, then this isn't a bad way to get points. 5,000 hits each, or 5,000 points each hit. Damn it! Come on. He has 3 forms, just like in Kirby's Adventure. I don't think he does in Dreamland, but he can float for a little while, and that's really funny because, oh my god, Phil. Oh my god, Phil. Well, we got 1 life left. But when he starts flying, the second form is just, it's so insanely easy. It's funny how easy it is. So, let's get back in there. Yeah, it doesn't even matter how badly I timed that A press. Come on, Dedede. We can do this. Excuse me, my goodness. Almost over my sickness. Just, again, it's just a cold. Now it's just a sore throat. Okay, there we go. So just hold on to Kirby and let Dedede kill himself here. Like, that's hilarious to me. And after a couple of hits, a couple more hits here. Yep, there we go. He'll go to the top. He'll start jumping around. And for some reason, Dedede has lightning magic, which he never had before. Oh, and he can do both your flippers at the same time if you don't hit him while he's in the middle. So when he holds up his hand like that, or while he's, you know, actually shooting lightning, you have to hit him or else he'll just freeze your guys. So, whew, there we go. A couple more hits, and we'll have beaten the game. Nice, nice, nice! Oh man, there's so many points. Wow, I got like 300,000 points just in that. And this is the ending to the game. We did it already. And, Kirby couldn't exact revenge against Meta Knight. Friggin' Dedede. I do like all the enemies just like, we're all here, look at us. Are we adorable? And you start over. That's it. That's the game, guys. Now, we didn't see all the bonus levels, which is kind of a shame. But we are close to 1 million, so I want to keep playing. Let's go back to Whispy Woods. We didn't see much of Whispy Woods. I guess, or Poppy. But I want to keep playing until either I get the bonus level here, or I get 1 million points. Or I die. Game over is fine too. Ooh. Ah, damn it. Yeah, I find it's a lot harder to get the warp star in this level, comparatively. I don't want that. I don't want to leave. I want a warp star, man. I don't think you wait that out. I think you need to actually like jump into his arms lovingly. Yeah, he's not disappearing. And whoo! Yeah, it's cute. It's cute. Ah, well, down we go. Down we go. I really want that star, though. But in the end, it doesn't really matter. You've seen basically 99% of the game at this point. But yeah, I really like pinball games. I think I did better on this one than I did with Pokemon Pinball. But for, I was gonna say an early Game Boy game. I guess it's not that early for a Game Boy game. It was 93, I think. But for an early Kirby game, I guess, and the first spin-off, I think it did a pretty good job. It's cute. It's got Kirby all over it, and it's definitely not bad. But yeah, I grew up with this one, so maybe I'm a little biased, but I played this a lot. Just a lot of fun. I mean, hell, even after I got my Game Boy Color, which was right when Pokemon came out in '98, I still played this game like crazy. I didn't have a lot of Game Boy games. I had this. I'm trying to think of the games I had. I had this. I had Donkey Kong 94. I got Pokemon. What else did I have? Did not have Tetris. Huh. I did not have a very large Game Boy library. Must have had something else. Like, I mean, and this is before, like, I started the collection and stuff like that. I mean, like, when I was growing up, and my parents were buying all my games, and I wasn't buying them. My buddy, Janer had a lot of Game Boy games. He was a big Game Boy guy. Oh, he gifted me Kirby Star Stacker. Or not Star Stacker, Block Ball. Which is a great Kirby game for the Game Boy. But yeah, he had, like, Final Fantasy Legend, like, 2, I think? He had Final Fantasy Adventure, I know that. That was a fun one. But he was a Game Boy guy. I don't blame him. The Game Boy was pretty cool. Oh, I had Mario Land 2. There we go. That was another one that I had. Of course I had Mario Land 2. It's a Mario game. Though I did not have Mario Land 1 growing up. I had a cousin who had it. I remember wanting to play it really badly. Because it was like, it's a Mario game. I need to play it. I need to beat it at least once. Yeah, can't think of many others. I think it's probably because the focus for me, the family, I guess, in terms of buying a game, back in, like, the 90s, before I bought my own games, was the focus on the Super Nintendo, because that way the whole family could play if they wanted to. So we had, like, Mario All-Stars and Mario Paint, because I love Mario Paint. A lot of the things were, like, 2-player, so my sister can play. She wasn't a huge gamer, but she did play when she wanted to, and that's why I think a lot of our stuff is just the Mario stuff. I was not one of those kids who, like, wanted to get the adult-style games. Like, I didn't really care for Contra, or, like, stuff based on movies, or with realistic graphics. I was all about cartoony stuff. I mean, I still kind of am. But growing up, I was very much just, is it cute? Is it playable? Is it fun? Yeah, me wants it then. More than I would want something like... Because you go to a friend's house and he's like, I have Terminator for the NES. You're like, cool. You play it, you're like, I've never watched the movie because I'm 6. So I don't really understand this, and it sucks. So I learned young that you didn't get movie licensed stuff. Though there were rare exceptions, obviously. I mean, hell, this year alone we played Little Nemo, the Dream Master. Though, in North America, there was no movie yet. The game came out first. And I mean, back then, the Disney games were always, not always, but mostly made by Capcom, and they were just phenomenal. Like, movie-based stuff, very rare, like, that we'd get anything movie-based. Because it was like, what's the point? They were all, like, for the most part bad. I played Back to the Future 2 and 3 for the NES when I was a little kid. I was like, wow, these movies must suck. And then I didn't watch Back to the Future until I was like 16. And then it became like my favorite movie. Or at least one of my favorite movies. How many over point? I haven't been paying attention. 97. Or 970. We're almost there. I'm sorry, I've just been ranting, I guess. That's pinball for you. But we'll be calling it a day very, very soon. Just want that 1 million. Won't be too long. And to get the little dance, you can't get the million or like the whatever, the score that you need. You can't get it while you're tallying up your bonuses at the end of the game. You have to be on the table in order to get it. Now, if you die and you have another life, the second you get an extra point on the table, it'll do the dance. But because this is my last life, I won't get the dance. And I live for the dance. No! No. Okay, we're good. Jeez, I only need, like, 14,000 more, man. Come on, I can do it. I gotta get away from here, though. Only getting, like, 480 points, and 180 points, and 100 points. I think going down the little slide or whatever, it's just 10 little lane there. Yeah, 10 points. Woo. We're almost there, we're almost there. Come on, 5,000 more points. Ah! Come on, man. Oh, there we go. 1,000 more. There we go. Nice. It's a little different dance every time. Awesome. Okay, well with that I can just let myself go. It's okay, Kirby. You belong down there. Actually, I want to see. Can I tilt it? No, so you can't tilt. It'll just let you do this forever. Alright. Goodbye, Kirby. You did well. He just flies off the little thing. At least it doesn't explode like the other Kirbys did. Yay! Oh, that was so much fun. Thanks for for indulging me in one of my old school games when I was a little kid, guys. I'm Fill in the Blanks. I'll see you guys next level. Hey, thanks for watching. If you liked this episode, click that subscribe button and hit the bell icon to know when the next episode is up. If you want to support my channel, share some videos with some friends and consider supporting me on Patreon.